That's not mine.
What's not yours?
The pen. I've never... No way.
The ideas of science and exploration and medicine and all the things that we've grown in over the last 3 or 4 centuries, particularly in the last century, so quickly, is able to grow without versions of politics holding it down. It was able to grow because it was pure, and they just said, this is the smartest people, these are the most interested people, all working for the same goal, which is to make their world better and hope that that can spread.
It was so different from anything else I had read in the sense that, you know, it wasn't based off a book. It's a topic, Tomorrowland, I knew about the geographical location in Disney World, but there was no backstory. So that's what was so interesting. They found this really unique way of telling the story that people have a connection to, but they don't really understand where it comes from. And the story gives people a connection to Tomorrowland in a really beautiful way, and it has everything. It's like an action, adventure, drama, there's friendships, there's family, drama that's happening, and it's all tied in so perfectly together.
Did something happen over there? Something bad?
Tomorrowland is a better alternative. It is a better future. It is the better future that a small number of people dared to conceive and pursued as their own private project at a time, or soon after a time, when actually private innovation was a very, very powerful force in America. You know, the Walt Disneys and Henry Fords and so on, who were these gigantic engines of development and economic change and scientific exploration. And so this was at a time when people didn't necessarily look to the government to steer an entire nation on a national path. This was a time when a handful of very, very bright, very dedicated people could set off on these explorations. He thinks you can fix the future.
It's more about the journey than it is about the destination. We don't just go there and hang out. It's more about being implanted with a vision and then pursuing the vision, and who are these characters and how do they know each other and how do they relate to this. It's a little bit of mystery, a little bit of road movie, a little adventure, a little comedy, a little action film. It's a lot of things mixed together, and I think in a very new way.
Take me there.
Take you where?
The promise of Tomorrowland is that the future is what we make of it. And if we believe that the future is going to be better than the present, then that's not something that's going to happen on its own. We have to go out there and make that change ourselves. And it really is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you give up on the future is going to give up on you. And Tomorrowland is really this shining beacon of hope and a representation of this is what it looks like when you don't give up. This is what we are capable of. This is what we can achieve.
EP's movie coverage is brought to you by Nintendo. Check out Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for the new 3DS.